Hey everyone, Slips here. Today we're going to be playing Super Meat Boy. This game came out a while ago, originally on Newgrounds. It's, I believe, a Flash game. And it's just a platformer, known to be very difficult. And of course I had to open my big mouth and say I'm going to 100% it. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Gonna start here. Alright, so let's just go ahead and go right into it. To get the 100%, I will have to A+ all the levels, as well as collect all of the bandages. Now, I have played through this first world a few times. I've played through it a few times, so I do know how to 100% part of it. And the levels that I don't A+, I'm going to just come back and redo those. Because right now, my main focus is just getting through the level. Now, as I said, this game is known for just being notoriously difficult. These first few levels may not look like it, but they're gonna get there. It's gonna get there. So let's just go ahead and go. There's there's these parts right here, warp zones. These are the worst. Warp zones are some of the worst levels you'll have to do, in my opinion at least. Because you have a certain amount of lives. They also have bandages. And each warp zone has, I think, 3 levels. Each level you get 3 lives on. And they're just gonna get bad. You'll see what I mean as we get further in the game. I don't completely know what I'm getting myself into, since I've only ever beaten the first 2 worlds on this. Alright, I know this one I gotta pay a little bit of attention on, where stuff like that happens. Let's just try to fall down there. There we go. Alright. Game's still not too tough yet. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in level 5. That's right, we just did the warp zone on this. It's easy to get mixed up on what levels you're doing. Especially when you're constantly going in and out of it. Okay. Don't think there's a bandage on this one, so I should just be able to run through pretty quickly. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, though, there is a bandage here. Yep, right there. This is going to be a tough one to get. And they try to put these bandages exactly where you don't want them to be, just to make them a little more tough to get. Because, I mean, ultimately they're collectible. But it counts. It counts towards that 100%, so we're going to do it. One thing I'm not sure of are the negative levels. I think that's what they're called. I've only ever seen one. Oh, there's a bandage. How am I supposed to get that? It's been a long time since I've gotten all the bandages on this world, so hopefully this doesn't go too badly. What am I supposed to do there? There we go. Wasn't too hard. I just had to think about it for a second, and that's kind of how these levels are made. They make you think about how you're gonna beat the level sometimes. At least they do on the first ones. Of course, of course. Oh, was this level 11? Looks like there is a bandage on this one. Oh, well. This is going great so far. And honestly, this is going a lot better than I expected it to. It kind of helps that I actually did 100% this world yesterday, and all the recording was messed up. So I'm not completely fresh, which is a good thing so far. It's really made this first world a lot quicker. Alright, so sometimes these warp zones will give you new characters. Meat Boy is not the only character you can play as in this game, and you can unlock different characters by collecting bandages. I think every 10 bandages is a new character. Every 10 or 20, I don't remember. But sometimes a character is unlocked from doing a warp zone, such as this one. We're going to get Bit Trip. Now, I want to say the different characters, I want to say they have different powers, different abilities, I guess. Bit Trips, obviously, as you could probably tell, if I held X while I was going forward in a jump, he would glide. That'll be pretty useful at some points. Okay. Oh, there's a bandage. Stupid mistakes. Just stupid mistakes. The good thing, though, is this is World 1. It's not really going to cause much rage, just with it being such a simple level. Now, the Dark World, that might be a different story. That might be a very different story. Level 15. Okay. Now, I'm debating on if I'm going to go back and record the levels that I don't get an A+ on. I might not. It's just going to depend. I forgot about that. It's just going to depend on how it goes, really, because getting the bandages will not allow me to 100% will not allow me to A+ some of the levels, just because you have to go really out of your way sometimes. But for the ones that aren't, I'm going to try my best to 100% them. I mean, to A+. I keep saying 100%, but that's not what I'm doing. That's an easy level. Not so easy on the Dark World, as you'll find out pretty soon. I just want to... Oh gosh, this level. This level wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the bandage. And this is the one, doing my recordings yesterday, this is the one that ate up all of my time. Every single minute. I can already feel it happening now. How are you supposed to do that? Oh my gosh, how did I do that yesterday? How did I do it? There we go. That's a really easy one to A+ as well, if you're not going for the bandage, because you just have to jump across. I think there's a warp zone on this one. Let's go try to find it. Oh, there it is. Nope. Thought I could do that in one life. All in all, though, this is going 10 times better than the previous time I did it, where everything got messed up. Alright, I think there's some bandages. I think every warp zone, maybe not every one of them. I know the warp zones a lot of times have 2 bandages. Typically it's going to be on... It's supposed to be an easy one. I don't know, does anything ever come easy in this game? They make you earn that. I actually did think about getting a platinum trophy on this game for this series, but one of the trophies being to finish the game without dying. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't know anyone who has done it. I know it's been done by select. Forgot those blocks go away. I know some people have platinum this game, but I'm not gonna be one of them. I'm not gonna put myself through that. Especially on a 100% run. I wonder if anyone has 100%ed it in one life. That would be impressive. Alright. Last one, if I'm not... Yep, there's a bandage on this one too. At least I'm not against the clock as much on this one. Alright, I can do this. This is easy. This is easy. I should be able to do this one with no problem. Except I gotta wait. I need to be smart about it. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay. There we go. We're back on track now. Just think about it. There we go. Got that one. Oh, I did not mean to skip that. But we unlocked a character. So it means we got 10 bandages. Yep. Okay, let's go ahead and do 19, 20, and the boss. I think we've got enough time. I think we've got enough time in this episode to get through the entire first world, to be honest. I don't know if that saves me any time, but... There we go. A+. I was surprised about that one. Oh, there's a bandage. And there we go. Easy. Easy does it. Easy level again. Whew. Alright, and here's the last one. Got a cutscene coming up. After all the levels, you play through 20 levels, you get a boss just like this. You really just run forward. Man, the cutscenes really get me every time. But here we go, just Dr. Fetus is burning down the whole forest, so let's just outrun him as he chases us in his giant chainsaw death machine. This is a pretty simple one. World 2 is when it's going to get pretty bad. Alright, there we go. That's Chapter 1 Light World. Oh, I forget about that every time. Alright, so there you go. That's going to be Chapter 1. So I got 3 of 4 warp zones. Hope I got everything. If not, I'll go back and get it. But there we go. That's going to be all the time we've got for this episode. So check back next time. We're going to be doing the Chapter 1 Dark World. Going to 100% that and move on to Chapter 2 afterwards. So alright, see ya.